why he wanted to purchase this item?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good mora to make their deck. But after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue.
Or something like that. He either...
I'm positive. I know what...
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of them. After all, you weren't doing...
Right? Yeah, no, that...
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Shun?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there's going from nation to nation, shelling out? My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire situation reeks of exclusive news!
Ooh, treasure!
Who knows? But even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon, but shouldn't we check in with Kaeya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Good idea. Look.
Este es el torneo para esto. ¿Dónde está el torneo?
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of the King of Invocations Grand Prix is...
Wow, Timmy won!
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time. It's all right. You don't need to comfort me. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. I'm Kaeya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine. Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here...
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaeya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we...
Well, while I'd love to accompany you all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my knight. In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steambird before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to...
Thanks for supporting quality
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They look...
Maybe, but very little is known about either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But
the poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and
sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd...
I approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any It's as if they've designed the game and then never played it again.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their...
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation...
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
Oh, really? Well, that gives me one less thing to worry about. Anyway, our focus is still... I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits at once...
Well, the Traveler and Paimon can always split up and chase one rabbit each. Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great! Thanks, Kaeya!
Hey there. Something else you wanted to discuss? Don't worry, everyone's just fine. I actually managed to convince Jean to join me for a game, but we only got part of the way through before she was called away. I ended up having to finish the match for the two of us. What can you do? Everyone has to, but seeing how successful the tournament has turned out and how much fun everyone's had, I'm hoping that she at least has one less thing to worry about. The game's really caught on lately. It's a part of everyday life now. Everywhere you go, you see people playing it. In fact, some people have even given up drinking in order to keep a clear head during the game. I'm sure Diona will be happy to hear that. Sure. We should have a game of Genius Invocation TCG when you get the chance. Terra Smash!